Hello, my name is Wally Bear from the unofficially licensed obscure Nintendo Entertainment System game Wally Bear and the No Gang. I am at least 1,000 times scarier than Yogi Bear, but I was trapped in a very dark basement for several years answering the phone to the Wally Bear and the No Gang hotline seen at the beginning of the game at the number 1 to 800 just say no, so nobody was aware of my homosexual nature. I am actually the biggest drug taker that beats out any other homosexual, which explains why I always wear these sunglasses. Anyways, back to my swell story. I used to commonly have endless butt sex orgies involving all of my friends including Toby Turtle and Ricky Radalong with my uncle Gary Grizzly, and it would sound rather similar to snorting up cocaine and shooting up heroin. Snort 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 using the syringes and cocaine straws until the I'm so high Jesus Christ, that was the swellest thing ever, but it does not even get close to stopping there. Oh, no. You may think it is strange how such a homosexual and drug bear can be put in such a weird video game about not doing illegal drugs or something stupid like that for children. In reality, I was a hardcore male crack whore that smoked crack and did various drugs daily, while I fucked anyone who wanted to shove their cock up my ass or wanted me to shove my cock up their ass for the price of even more crack or any other drug the other person may have on them at the time, sometimes even money. One day I got fucked by a developer for Wally Bear and the No Gang, before it was called Wally Bear and the No Gang, because he was pretty disturbed by the fact I was shooting heroin up my arm and up my ass as well as taking several brightly colored pills I got as a special from Dr. Mario, and they made me so fucking high I never ran out of cumulative. The guy said he promised not to say anything to anyone, but he is the biggest fucking traitor in the history of traitors. The reason I got locked up in the basement is because, after they were finishing the game, the developer who fucked and got fucked told another developer about my habits and caught me red-handed with my 50-mile-long fry cock in my hand putting heroin all the way up a vein, and they both blackmailed me to either get jailed, since I had drugs, or get on their phone so I could answer every time a curious little fucker called the number in the opening credits sequence. I was forced to answer the phone and I was being wiretapped, so, if I begged for an escape or something, the developers would bring me out and rape me to death probably, since I'm pretty sure that second developer was gay. While I waited there in the basement for any hotline calls to come coming like once a year, I masturbated over and over and over and over and over and over until my balls turned blue, but I do not know if they did, because it was too fucking dark in there. I survived solely off of eating my own semen, and you know what it sounded like when I jacked off? It sounded a little something like using the telephone as a dildo. I got a lot of arm strength out of masturbating, but whenever my fist hit the door to the outside, it was not strong enough to open it, and the developers would call me up and tell me to not fuck with the doors anymore. I escaped, because one day I got a phone call from Drew Pickles and his voice made me so fucking horny I got a really big erection hard enough to break through steel, so by accident, my cock knocked out the telephone and it opened the door to the outside world, so, if you tried to call after 2007, that explains the reason why you would not receive an answer. The light almost blinded me, but I had my sunglasses on still, so it helped me adjust. I ran way faster than any nigger from Kenya ever could run, so I ran up to my old house, broken, and looked for my stash of drugs. I think that part is a story for another time, because I am explaining the reasons I am way gayer than that overrated Hanna-Barbera character Yogi Bear, who can suck my 50-mile-long cock. Oh my god. Oh my god. I just realized my cock is way bigger than 50 miles. The drugs must have fucked my vision up before. It turns out it always was several light years long and not 50 miles, so that changes everything. Whoa, sorry, I got distracted by my penis. Today I am always going on super swell adventures rivaling the caliber of Drew Pickles going to anywhere you commonly see on YouTube, so maybe someday I can elaborate and tell you my swell stories, but until then, I have more drugs to take and asses to pound. See you later, you sexy whores.